out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Trying to improvise, and he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
14. Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
Makes the score Brown.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10 at their own 43. From the gun, he'll set up to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Olivier Vernon able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Coverage by Andrew Sendejo.
The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. But at this stage of the game in the 2nd half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
2nd and 4.
They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or 2 if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. T.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
4th down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. Flush down right. He may try and run for this. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line.
The ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. In trouble in the ball, and it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Get off the field.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until it popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. To return, it's Cam Sutton. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. B.J. Goodson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
The Steelers first down.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Complete.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Cleveland, it's an 11th win of the year as they'll finish the regular season at 11-5. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, this might wind up being a tough pill to swallow as they're going to finish the season at 9-7. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card. So for our entire crew, alongside